What's up, fam? What they do? It's your girl Green Tara, and I'm back like I never left. What's up, y'all? Shout out to all of my day one. Shout out to everybody who's newly subscribed, and everybody who's subscribed to my YouTube channel. Everybody who's following me, and for those of you who not yet, what are you waiting for? Do I need to whoop you? Do I need to put my butt out? Let me know. Okay. Anywho, y'all. So, you guys, this here is not really like a download, nor is it like a message. It's just me free talking. Want to come on here and show my face, chop it up. I really feel like I should have went live. I think I want to start interacting with my tribe more. Or I'm literally waiting to get my clothes out the washer. Oh my God. Woo. So I got spicy chicken noodles from the store. And it was my intention to get them spicy, but damn, these bitches spicy. Let me see, can I prop my phone up? Because I'm finna be eating my noodles while I'm chopping it up with y'all. Anywho, y'all. Like I was saying, I'm in a good space right now, as y'all can see. And I got this Zoom meeting that I have today at 6 o'clock. I'm very excited about that. So I'm looking forward to it. As you guys know, I did share with you guys that I'm officially a model now. So I'm very excited about that. And the meeting that I have at 6 is actually with an agent. Because I'm trying to find an agent, y'all. Because I realized, like, girl, you're a nurse. You've been in the health field your whole life. And this modeling thing is something that I always wanted to do. But I don't even know the first steps to doing it besides go to the audition. Which I did. And I did get picked. So instead of me trying to go in more like a freelancer, I decided to try to find an agent, because I already got enough things that I got, that I'm doing right now. The last thing I need to do is add something to my list, and which I kind of did in a way. I did. Technically, I added a new hat to my hat collections, which is me being a model. However, I feel like with me having an agent, it'll help me not feel like, the anxiety of that I got to do everything by myself, like I did when I had started my first business. And if you didn't know, my first business, you guys, was Glorious Home Care. And that was a homemaking companionship business. I opened that business up when I was in nursing school. And I just felt like it was just a lot that I had to do everything by myself. And eventually, I just kind of was feeling like I was getting burnt out. And I ain't like that feeling. I do feel like I could have been more consistent with it, but I chose not to even, continue to be consistent with it, because I knew that once I started it, okay, it wasn't really, like, for me. Like, I always knew I wanted to be a boss, and I always knew I was going to be a boss. But, like I said, that was just my first adventure, and I think a lot of times when we start something, we feel like we don't want to quit because we feel like we failed if we quit. But one thing that I learned is that if you start something, anything that you start, you could never be a failure, even if you decide to not do it anymore, because there's some people out here who never even fucking started. Okay? So, I don't know, baby, that's for somebody. I for some reason, I feel like, even though I'm kind of free talking, like, one thing about me, whenever I talk, even now as I'm talking, like what I call free talk, shit, ain't nobody free, because it's definitely game. Well, it's free, so I guess you could call it me giving free game, put it like that. When I say ain't nobody free, I mean, like, people pay for the shit that I probably give y'all. So, like I was saying, I had to kind of find my way, and figure out what fits me and what didn't fit me. And I just felt like, okay, I tried it. I'm proud of myself. I know I could have went farther if I really wanted to, but I just didn't want to do it, so I didn't. One thing that I'm learning is that time don't really matter. You know, like the worst thing you can do is kind of worry about the time when you're manifesting something, because honestly, time is like an illusion. Well, it's not like an illusion; it is an illusion. And I realized that it's not really the time that we're wasting; it's our energy that we're wasting when we continue to work on something or invest in something, or even better yet, even if it's just a person. You ain't got to be, you know, like a job, like, or something of that sort. It can literally be a person. Like, I just feel like whatever you invest in, that's what you're gonna get. And sometimes we continue to invest in something that we know really ain't for us anymore, but we feel like, okay, well, I'm already in it, or I already started. And it's like, baby, you have the power to start and stop whenever you want to. Excuse me, y'all. And don't feel no type of way, you know what I'm saying, when you do what you do, because that's how we learn what we like and what we don't like. So do you. Sorry, y'all. I'm so hungry. I'm doing my happy dance right now. I haven't ate all day. I've been cleaning up my room, trying to get my room organized. I got so much more I need to do around my house, honestly. I really want to just remodel my whole house, but that's going to take some time. So today I kind of just focus on my room. I got my covers in the dryer right now. Probably wait for me to go pick it up. But my baby get off at 5. So when I go get him, I'm going to get my clothes at the same time, which it should be in a few minutes. I just try to tap my tablet to see what time it was, but that bitch dead as hell. Anywho, so I decided to wear this outfit tonight, and for my meeting that I had to my photo shoot. It's like this. Y'all seen it, wherever y'all watching from, because I posted it on both. Actually, all 3 of my platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So it's the green, like that really pretty green top I had. Like it had like stripes on it, like green and black stripes with those brown beige looking pants. I think that that shirt, even the pants itself, I feel like it definitely complimented my skin tone. And now that I have these contacts in right now too, I was thinking it'll definitely compliment the eyes. It's like it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna decide to wear today. And I don't know. I've been thinking about documenting my journey with this modeling thing, but honestly, I've been documenting my spiritual journey anyway. So I just feel like I might well just, I don't know, y'all. I be thinking about starting a new page so I can separate certain things, but I'm so like, I'm such that person who just like go with the flow. I don't even know if I even really want to do all that, because I feel like that'll give me another hat. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm trying to limit the things that I spend my energy on. And I just feel like with my platforms, I know I kind of be all over the place sometimes with, you know, me free talking, me doing a tarot read, me doing channel messages, and me talking about herbs, whatever. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know how to be anything else but who I am. So with that being said, I have a lot to bring to the table. Hell, I am the motherfucking table. So with that being said, I feel like I never shy away from who I am, no matter where I'm at. And I was literally just telling somebody this the other day, like, excuse me, burping the damn soda. I don't know and it's funny as I'm thinking about it before I say it, but it's like I am professional, right? I know how to be professional. But the thing about me is I don't know how to cut off like certain parts of me in certain environments. And when I say that, I'm not saying that like for example, I know I got a little ratchet in me too. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, just a little bit. But anywho, like when I'm at work, I don't come off as ratchet. However, if you try me while I'm at work, you might just get a piece. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I don't know how to cut off all of my different characteristics about myself. I feel like my characteristics is like a mirror to people. Like however people treat me is what they're gonna get back. And I feel like a lot of times people don't know how to take me because they see, this really soft, feminine, like, soft girl era, like personality, bubbly, funny, goofy, which is definitely me, y'all. Definitely me. However, it's a switch though too to me. And when people see that switch side of me, I think some people assume that I'm like either two-faced because they thought I was one way, then they say I'm another way. But honey, I'm light and darkness for one. And then, or either they think I'm stuck up because they didn't know the old version of me, so they didn't know all the work I had to put in myself to give me the confidence that I have to today. Shit, because I didn't always have this confidence, so people mistake my confidence from arrogance, and I had to learn to be okay with that, honestly, y'all. Because I remember when I was the underdog, and it's funny because my first ever video that I posted on YouTube was a short, and in that short I was saying something about being an underdog. As a matter of fact, I'm going to find that video. I'm going to repost on all my platforms because I feel like that was the beginning, and now we in the presence. And I know when I started this journey, and I'm kind of more talking about YouTube than I'm talking about this for my TikTok viewers and my YouTube viewers, because I feel like my YouTube was like my number one baby, my day one, and it's the place where I the most vulnerable at. Well, I have been the most vulnerable at, should I say, because now that I'm kind of sharing on other platforms, I guess I kind of be vulnerable on all the platforms. However, I don't come off as vulnerable as I used to, I noticed. And it's not that I don't want to, it's just I know that it's certain people who wants me to be vulnerable. And when I, as I'm saying that, I'm not talking about just me just being a genuine, authentic person, just coming out and speaking my truth and just not caring about the judgment, because I don't. It's just the point of I'm not going to continue to speak my truth and be vulnerable with people who I know don't give a fuck about me. And I'm not saying for my spiritual tribe, y'all, I love y'all down to pieces. I know who's for me and I know who's not. So I'm not directing it towards y'all, but I have a lot of cross watchers, so again, it kind of made me kind of not be as vulnerable as I used to be. And honestly, with all the changes that I've been going through and evolving and just dealing with people in general and people, and just slowly taking the knives out of my back that I have received over my lifespan, I don't really have the energy anymore to be that vulnerable with people, because I feel like I was very, very vulnerable in that old stage, that old version of me, when I was always wearing my heart on my sleeves, always expressing myself, always telling people how I feel, always trying to be there for other people, always being that. I just feel like I was always that one person to go to, like that people can come to talk to give me their problems, and I would take it. And I used to take, sorry, I was talking with my mouth open like that with food in my mouth, but I used to take it, I used to kind of honor the fact that people would call me when they're going through something. I used to feel like I'm always the one that people call because I always got the answers. And I do, because I'm an empath, I'm an earth angel, I'm so many more things. I have so many talents. And I'm a median. So again, like, it's like I got so many like talents and gifts wrapped up in me, and I love giving other people gifts, and I feel like I give people gifts through me, through my energy, through me being there for them. And I realized that, y'all, it was times where people would call me and I'd be in the middle of doing something, or better yet, I remember one time I was literally watching a movie with my man, y'all, and someone called me and I stopped watching a movie with him and I walked away to the other room and I talked to him. But that's just one example. It's been plenty of times where I'll be in the middle of doing something, or let's say I'm just relaxing and chilling. You know what I'm saying? You know how you don't really want to be bothered, but again, I would drop everything, every single thing that I was doing to be there for certain people in my life. And when I realized that, that was, I thought at the time in my past, like, again, I thought it was an honor. I felt like, okay, like, you know, you're a good person. And don't get it twisted. I'm a good person. It's just, I realize now that I was honoring the fact that I didn't have boundaries, which is crazy to me. And it's funny how you can go through life and you don't even realize, like, how you treated yourself until everything played out. And then you sit back and you reflect on things. You see how you moved and you see how you treated people. You see how people treated you. And then when you fall back, you'll see a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't even going to say you'll see a lot. So, yeah, I feel like one of the most important things that I learned is having boundaries with people and treating people accordingly to how they treat me. And when I say that, I don't mean like when people be nasty to me, I gotta be nasty back to them. What I mean by that is, I'm sorry, somebody was calling me. Like, if someone is, how can I say this? Paying you no mind, pretty much. I mean, how else to say it? I'm gonna just keep it blunt. Shit. If they ain't paying you no mind, and all of a sudden they just start paying you all this attention after you fell back, it's a reason for that. So you got to start paying attention to things and understanding the reasons why people act the way they act, and stop, falling for these psychology games that people play with you, with your mind, because your mind is a powerful tool and you don't want to waste it. But anywho, the person who just called me was the agent that I told y'all about in my last video from last year. And it's funny because I've been trying to get in contact with her because I kind of want them to represent me. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I got to end this video because I need to call her back. So I love y'all to pieces. I might start doing this more often. I've been thinking a lot about changing things up on my platforms, how I've been showing up, because again, I'm not the same person anymore. I have changed. I have transformed. So I'm probably not going to be doing the same thing. And not saying I'm not going to be doing no tarot reads or no channel messages. It's just, I've been feeling more like just going with the flow. So, I don't know. Just expect things to change up on here a little P. And if you're watching for Facebook, you might expect to see me more. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm just doing what makes me feel good, going with the flow. So, anyway, like I said, I need to make that call. So, I love you guys so very much. If y'all like my vibes, please like the video, share it. The more the merry. I do have a TikTok and I do have a YouTube channel. My TikTok and YouTube both is Green Tara Ty. So again, if you like the vibes, tap in. I love y'all. Until next time. And I hope everybody's having a blessed, prosperous day. And remember, never let anyone steal your joy. Because when someone can steal your joy, they stole your mind. And if somebody take away your mind, then nothing else really matters, because your mind is the ignition of the car. So it's like, what's the point? You just gonna look at the car? You can't go nowhere. See what I'm saying? If you let somebody steal your mind, steal your peace of mind, you're allowing them to take your energy. And your energy is everything, baby. Okay? Clock it. All right. Until next time, y'all. I love you guys. So do spirit.